Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell y'all something real tonight. I ain't up here to sugarcoat nothing. I ain't up here to flex. I'm up here to testify because the struggle was real. Success is a word people love to talk about, post about, and chase. But what they don't always talk about is the price tag attached to it. The long nights, the failures, the heartbreak, and the moments when quitting seems like the most logical option. The truth is, success doesn't come without struggle. It's part of the process, and for many people, myself included, that process can feel downright brutal, but it's in that pain, in that pressure, where something powerful is being formed. You don't just arrive at greatness. You grind your way there. People often look at someone who's made it and say, "Man, you're lucky." No, that ain't luck. That's years of sacrifice they never saw. That's the work done in silence, the tears cried in private, the jobs you had to work just to keep the dream alive another day. It's waking up broke but still finding the courage to believe you're rich in potential. It's bombing on stage and coming back the next night anyway. It's being told no 1,000 times and still showing up like a yes is coming. When I was sleeping in my car, eating saltine crackers for dinner, and washing up in gas station bathrooms, nothing about that looked like success. I didn't feel chosen, I didn't feel strong, I felt forgotten. But deep down, I knew I was chasing something bigger than my situation. I was broke, but I wasn't broken. There's a difference, and that difference is what keeps you going when everything else says stop. You see, the struggle builds the grit. It teaches you things no textbook ever could. It humbles you, sharpens you, and forces you to dig deeper than you thought was humanly possible. When you're out there struggling, you're in the training camp of life. It ain't pretty, but it's necessary. You're not just learning how to succeed, you're learning how to survive how to push through when your body is tired, your spirit is weak, and your heart is heavy. The struggle weeds out the tourists from the lifers. A tourist just wants a taste of the dream. A lifer is willing to bleed for it. And if you're in the middle of your struggle right now, I need you to understand, you're not being punished. You're being prepared. There's something on the other side of this that's going to make it all worth it. But you gotta go through it to get to it. Every job I didn't get, every door that slammed in my face, every moment I thought it was over, it was actually just another brick in the foundation of my future. The struggle didn't stop me. It built me. It didn't disqualify me. It qualified me. Because once you've crawled through the mud, once you've survived without applause, you walk different. You speak with authority. You appreciate what others take for granted, and when the blessings finally show up, you don't act surprised. You know you earned it. So if you're hurting, if you're tired, if you're wondering if it's all worth it, I'm here to tell you, yes, it is. Keep going. Cry if you must. Rest if you need to, but don't quit. The struggle might be real, but so is what's waiting on the other side. There's a moment in every person's journey where they feel alone. Like no one sees them, no one hears them, and maybe, just maybe, nobody cares. That feeling right there, it's heavy. It creeps in when doors keep closing, when the phone doesn't ring, when your efforts don't seem to be making a dent in the wall. And it's in that exact place, when you're feeling invisible, that the enemy will whisper, "You've been forgotten." But I'm here to tell you, as real and loud as that voice may seem, it's a lie. You are not forgotten. See, just because you're being quietly prepared doesn't mean you're being publicly ignored. Let me say that again for the people in the back. Just because no one's clapping yet doesn't mean your work doesn't matter. You are in an asterisk season of preparation asterisk, not rejection. When nothing seems to be moving, when your prayers feel like they're bouncing off the ceiling, that's not absence. That's asterisk alignment asterisk. That's God setting something up behind the scenes that you can't see yet. Just because you haven't seen the fruit doesn't mean the seed isn't growing. I remember sitting in my car, cold and hungry, asking God if He even remembered I existed. I was doing everything I could, writing jokes, calling clubs, grinding every day, but nothing was happening. And I started to believe that maybe my life was just supposed to be small, that maybe I had reached the ceiling of what I was allowed to dream. But what I didn't understand at the time was that God doesn't work on my schedule. He works on asterisk is asterisk, and when He's silent, He's not absent. He's asterisk working asterisk. Quiet seasons are not dead seasons. They are asterisk growth asterisk seasons. You gotta trust the process even when it hurts. You gotta keep pushing even when the silence feels like a slap in the face. Because God hasn't forgotten you. He's asterisk preparing asterisk you for what you asked for. And sometimes before He hands you the blessing, He has to make sure you're asterisk ready to carry it asterisk. Because here's the truth. An unprepared person can fumble a prepared blessing. So the waiting, the struggle, the why not me, it's all part of getting you ready for the this is it moment. You're not being overlooked. You're being asterisk developed asterisk. And development takes time. No one looks at a seed and says it's a failure just because it hasn't broken the soil yet. The roots are growing, the foundation is forming. What's unseen is just as important as what eventually blooms. And when you asterisk do asterisk bloom, trust me, people will act like it happened overnight, but you'll know. You'll remember the tears, the lonely nights, the unanswered texts, the prayers whispered through clenched teeth, and you'll stand taller, not in arrogance, but in understanding, because you'll know you were asterisk, never alone asterisk. You have to learn how to walk through the valley when no one's watching. That's where your strength gets built. That's where your faith gets real. And when you come out of that valley, not only do you shine brighter, you inspire others still trying to find their way through the dark. So if you're reading this right now, and you're wondering if anyone sees your effort, your grind, your passion, let me speak this over your life. You are not forgotten. Your name is known. Your purpose is intact. Your time is coming, and when it does, every delay, every disappointment, every silent night will make asterisk perfect sense asterisk. Hold on, keep going, trust even when it doesn't feel fair, because even when it's quiet, God is asterisk still working asterisk. Struggle isn't just about surviving, it's about building. Every hard season you've walked through, every tear you've cried, every setback you've faced, it's been doing something deeper than you realized. See, struggle builds strength, not the kind of strength you get from lifting weights, but the kind that grows in your soul, the kind that doesn't crack under pressure, the kind that shows up when life hits you the hardest and you still choose to get back up. Now, people love to talk about strength when they're already standing tall, but true strength, that's forged in the fire. It's born in those moments when quitting feels easier, when nobody's cheering for you, and when your faith is hanging on by a thread. That's where the real power is developed, and it doesn't come all at once. It builds over time. Every time you fall and get up, that's strength. Every time you forgive when you weren't given an apology, that's strength. Every time you move forward with no guarantee, trusting in something bigger than yourself, that's asterisk real asterisk strength. I've been in situations where I felt like I had nothing left. I mean nothing, and let me be honest, it's in those moments where you start to discover who you asterisk really asterisk are. Because strength doesn't show up in comfort. It shows up in chaos. It shows up when life's got you against the ropes and you still swing back anyway. And you might be bruised, battered, and crawling, but you didn't quit. That's strength, baby. That's asterisk grit asterisk. And here's the thing. Most people don't even realize how strong they are until life forces them to be. You don't know you can carry it until the weight is on your back. You don't know you can endure it until there's no other option. And when you finally come through it, you look back and think, I didn't even know I had that in me. That's not weakness you just overcame. That's asterisk evidence asterisk of how powerful you are. But we live in a world where struggle is seen as failure. If you're hurting, if you're broke, if you're not winning, in the world's eyes, people act like something's wrong with you. But let me tell you this, the strongest people you'll ever meet are the ones who have struggled the most. You might not see their scars, but trust me, they've got stories, and those stories are what shaped them. Don't be ashamed of your struggle. Don't hide it, embrace it, because it's making you stronger than you were yesterday. Strength isn't loud. It doesn't always shout. Sometimes strength is silent. It's in the mom who gets up at 5 a.m. every day to keep her kids fed even though she's exhausted. It's in the young man chasing a dream nobody believes in but him. It's in the person fighting silent battles behind a smile. That's strength. It's quiet. It's steady. It doesn't need applause. So if you're in the middle of the storm and you feel like you can't take much more, hold on. You are not weak. You are not broken. You are being asterisk built asterisk. Every ounce of pain, every ounce of pressure, it's shaping you into someone unstoppable. And when you come out of this, you'll walk different. You'll speak different. You'll stand tall. Not because life got easier, but because asterisk you got stronger asterisk. The next time life hits you, don't say why me, say try me, because you know now, struggle isn't your enemy. It's your asterisk trainer asterisk, and every round you go with it, you come out stronger, tougher, and more ready for everything this world throws your way. Pain has a way of making us question everything. It sneaks in unexpected and sits heavy on your chest. It makes you wonder if you're on the right path, if you made the wrong choices, or if you're being punished for something you don't even understand. But here's what I've learned, and I need you to hear this loud and clear. Asterisk asterisk, your pain has a purpose asterisk asterisk. It's not random, it's not meaningless. It's doing something in you, for you, and through you, even if you can't see it yet. Most people want the blessing without the burden. They want the victory without the valley. But it doesn't work that way. You don't get to skip the process. You don't get to fast forward through the parts that hurt. Why? Because it's asterisk those asterisk parts. The painful, messy, confusing moments that shape who you really are. That's where your character gets tested. That's where your faith either deepens or dissolves. And that's where the foundation of your purpose is being laid. Think about this. A diamond is just a piece of coal that went through extreme pressure over time. Without the pressure, it never shines. So if you feel like life is crushing you right now, maybe, just maybe, you're being turned into something rare, something valuable, something that can't be broken easily. God doesn't allow pain to waste. If you're going through it, there's a reason, there's a lesson. There's a asterisk purpose asterisk being formed behind every tear you cry. See, sometimes what feels like a breakdown is actually the beginning of a breakthrough. Pain wakes you up. It forces you to confront truths you were ignoring. It pushes you to grow in ways comfort never could. You might not like it while you're in it, but one day you're gonna look back and say, if that hadn't happened, I wouldn't be who I am today. I know that sounds hard to believe when you're in the thick of it. When you're broke, heartbroken, or flat out exhausted, it feels like pain is just pain, but growth is happening underground. You ever seen how a seed works? You plant it in the dirt and it disappears for a while. No one claps, no one sees the roots forming, but in time it breaks through the soil and becomes something beautiful. That's you. You're in the dirt right now. But you're asterisk, not buried asterisk. You're being asterisk, planted asterisk. And what's growing in you is greater than what's coming at you. You have to trust that the pain you're feeling is not the end of your story. It's a chapter. It's part of the journey, and when you finally rise, because you asterisk will asterisk rise, you'll carry more than just success. You'll carry asterisk wisdom asterisk. You'll carry asterisk compassion asterisk. You'll be able to look someone in the eyes and say, I know what that feels like. I've been there, but I came out, and you can too. Purpose doesn't show up in perfect moments. It shows up in pressure, in fire, in storms. That's where it's born. And sometimes God lets you go through the valley so you can lead others out of it one day. Your story will be the light for somebody else who thinks they're lost in the dark. So the next time pain knocks at your door, don't automatically assume it's there to destroy you. Ask yourself, asterisk, what is this here to teach me? Asterisk, because when you stop running from pain and start learning from it, you step into a whole new level of strength. And when you finally walk into your purpose, you'll realize it wasn't despite the pain. It was asterisk because asterisk of it. One of the biggest misconceptions people have about success is that it happens overnight. They see the shine but never saw the grind. They see the blessing but don't know the backstory. Social media's made this worse. Everybody posting the highlight reel, the awards, the cars, the vacations, the smiling photos. But what they don't post is the pain it took to get there. The nights they cried themselves to sleep. The times they failed in silence. The 100 times they heard no before one person finally said yes. That's what people don't see. But let me tell you the truth. People only see the glory, not the story. When I started out, nobody saw the Steve Harvey who was sleeping in his car, scraping up change for gas, or hustling from comedy club to comedy club with nothing but a dream and desperation. They didn't see the Steve who bombed on stage, got booed, or had doors slammed in his face. But now folks look at my success and think it was easy, like I just popped up on TV one day. Nah, man, it took asterisk years asterisk of sacrifice, rejection, and heartbreak. The glory may be public, but the story was asterisk very asterisk private. And that's what you have to remember when you're on your grind and nobody seems to notice. You can't compare your behind the scenes to someone else's final cut. You're not failing just because no one is clapping yet. It takes time to build something real, something lasting, and sometimes your story will be messy before it ever looks miraculous. You see, everybody wants the mountain view, but nobody wants the uphill climb. But it's in the asterisk climb asterisk where you learn what you're made of. It's in the climb where you build muscle, emotional muscle, spiritual muscle, mental toughness. That story you're living right now, that tough chapter you wish you could skip. One day, that's going to be the exact story someone else needs to hear. Because while people might be inspired by your success, they'll be asterisk changed asterisk by your story. Never be ashamed of your journey. I don't care how ugly it looks, how long it's taking, or how quiet it seems asterisk own it asterisk. Because your story is what gives your glory weight. It's what makes the wind feel asterisk earned asterisk. It's what keeps you humble when the blessings start rolling in. If everything came easy, you'd take it for granted. But when you've struggled, when you've sacrificed, when you've fought for every inch, you walk with a different kind of respect for the road you traveled. And here's something else. The right people will asterisk respect asterisk your story. They won't judge your scars. They'll honor them because real recognizes real. When you've been through something, you can spot someone else who's been through something too, and those are the connections that last. That's how you build impact, not just by showing people your wins, but by showing them what it cost you to get there. So don't hide your story waiting for the perfect moment. Share it, live it, embrace it. Let it be the foundation under your feet, because when the spotlight hits and people finally start clapping for you, you'll stand there not just proud of the moment, but proud of every mile it took to get there. Remember, people might only see the glory, but you know the story, and that story, that's your power, that's your proof, that's your legacy. One of the most powerful things about going through the fire, surviving the storm, climbing your way out of the pities that one day, your story won't just be something you look back on with pride. It'll be someone else's lifeline . Somebody out there is going to look at what you've been through and see proof that they can make it too. Because your story, your testimony, your journey, it's not just about you. It's about who you'll inspire with it. When you're in the thick of your struggle, it feels so personal. You feel isolated, like nobody understands what you're going through. But pain has a strange way of connecting us. It reminds us we're human. It reminds us that life isn't always polished or perfect. And when someone sees that you made it through something that looks like what they're facing right now, they get hope . That kind of hope can't be taught. It has to be lived and shared . You ever hear someone speak from experience and feel like they're talking directly to you ? That's what happens when you share your story. It cuts through the noise. It hits the heart, because people don't just need more success stories. They need survival stories . They need to hear how you kept going when everything in your life told you to quit. They need to hear how you made something out of nothing. That's what gives people the strength to keep pushing in their own lives. You might not think your story matters. Maybe you feel like it's too messy or too ordinary. But let me tell you something. Someone out there is praying for a sign, and you might be it. Your honesty, your scars, your comeback. It might be the exact thing that gives them the courage to take one more step. You're living proof that broken doesn't mean beaten, that wounded doesn't mean worthless, that delayed doesn't mean denied. One day you're going to stand on a stage or sit across from someone in a quiet conversation, and you'll tell them where you've been, and their eyes will widen, not in pity, but in recognition, because they'll see themselves in your story, and in that moment they'll realize they're not alone. They'll realize if you made it out, maybe they can too. That right there, that's impact, that's legacy. We spend so much time chasing success, thinking that once we make it, that's the moment that matters. But I've learned it's not the win that people remember, it's the witness . It's the way you carry your past and use it to light the path for someone else. It's the way you choose to be open , to be real , to say, I've been there and here's how I got through. Don't underestimate the power of your journey. What nearly broke you is going to build somebody else. What you thought disqualified you is exactly what qualifies you to speak into someone's life with authenticity. And when they thank you, when they say, I don't know how, but your story gave me the strength to try again, you'll realize every tear, every setback, every lonely night had meaning. So keep walking your path. Keep showing up. Keep growing, healing, and sharing, because your story is more than survival. It's an testimony . It's a torch. And when you pass that torch to someone else, you become part of a bigger purpose. Yes, the struggle was real, but so is the comeback, so is the impact, so is you standing strong, shining bright, and reminding the world that hope is still alive.